Okay, so moving on into the physical assessment. First thing we're going to do is open Ziggy's bladder meridian, and we're going to do this 3 times either side, but just for the purpose of the video, we're just going to do it the once. So taking both hands to the top of the neck here, and just slowly sliding along, looking for any texture changes or heat patches. Moving along over the top here, and I can feel heat here, Ziggy. And then we're going to flick off at the hocks. And when you come back, you're going to keep in contact with your horse for your second and third opening. So, finding my pen when I find it. Get off me. Okay, so coming to the top of the neck to C1 and C2. I'm going to strike down between C1 and flick in between 1 and 2, down to 3 and flick. We're going to come down. We've already checked the hyoid earlier and we know that's out, so we're not going to go back into that area. I'm going to then test the muscle here, across and down, looking for any reactions, and then placing in the center. We've got a slight reaction there. Coming back up to the top into bladder 10. We're going to rub here to see if we've got any reaction. Dropping down along the top of the neck. Dropping into the front of the shoulder here. We're going to drop down into E1, 2 and 3. And then over the scapula into bladder 13. Now I'm going to find my last rib here. And we're going to strike through. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, reactions from 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, coming along the rest here. We've got quite big reactions here, so we're coming nice and soft. Then we're coming up over the coccyx tuberosity and under the tuberosity. Coming down, squidgy hard into the trochanter. We're circling around the trochanter where we're getting very big reactions here through soreness. Striking down the groove to check for any reactions. Coming back, we're going to check to the back of the last rib, and then we're going to move into the stomach point here to check for any reactions, and pop now into the front, looking for this stomach point and any reactions here. Moving back up, we're going to pop into the P points now. Oh, and this last middle stomach point for a reaction. Good boy. Up into the P points. We're coming into P1, P2. We've got reactions here. P3 and P4. So, for this horse, your protocol would be a pain relief, a pain management. And we would red light the pain areas. We would reset the hyoid. So by resetting the hyoid, we're going to take our lights, placing the light on the right side because that's where it was down. We're going to place them under the zygomatic arch and we're going to hold them here for 45 seconds up. We're looking for a licking and chewing reaction. Popping now under the jowl, so either side of the mandibular ramus, and holding here again, looking for a licking and chewing reaction. And then popping back down now, your brachiocephalicus, squeeze, and in the middle there, either side, to reset your hyoid. We're then going to pop in and start looking at his vertebra where he was sore, and we're going to red light either side to help loosen off that and try and give him some relief. and also down his sacral vertebrae. Before we start the lighting, what we want to do is open him up with the pens, with the lights. So we start opening the governing vessels, which is GB13. Always keep the standard light up the front and the pro light